perform for some time without any mention of birth. This was a bizarre omission. But then again, a male journalist recently asked, "What's the connection?" Our author, Eve Ensler, was present for the birth of her granddaughter. She was in awe of vaginas before that moment. She is in deep worship now.
I was there when her vagina opened. We were all there, her mother, her husband and I, and the nurse from the Ukraine with her whole hand up there in her vagina, just feeling and turning with her rubber glove as she talked casually to us, like she was turning on a loaded faucet. I was there when the contractions made her crawl on all fours, made unfamiliar moans leak out of her pores, and still there after hours when she just screamed suddenly, wild, arms striking the electric air. I was there when her vagina changed from a shy sexual hole to a sacred vessel, a Venetian canal, an archaeological tunnel, a deep well with a tiny stuck child inside, waiting to be rescued. I saw the colors of her vagina. They changed. Saw the bruised, broken blue, the blistering tomato red, the gray pink, the dark. Saw blood like perspiration around the edges, the yellow-white liquid, the shit, the clots, pushing through all the holes, pushing harder and harder. Saw through the hole, the baby's head, scratches of black hair, saw it just there behind the bone, a hard, round memory, as the nurse from the Ukraine kept turning and turning her slippery hand. I was there when each of us, her mother and I, held a leg and spread her wide, pushing with all our strength against her pushing, and her husband sternly counting 1, 2, 3, telling her to focus harder. We looked into her then. We couldn't get our eyes out of that place. We forget the vagina, all of us. What else would explain our lack of awe, our lack of reverence? I was there when the doctor went in with Alice in Wonderland spoons, and there when her vagina became a wide operatic mouth, singing with all its strength. First, the little head, then the gray flopping arm, then the fast swimming body swimming quickly into our weeping arms. I was there later when I just turned and faced her vagina. I stood and let myself see her there, all spread, completely exposed, mutilated, swollen, and torn, bleeding all over the doctor's hand who was calmly sewing her there. I stood and her vagina suddenly became a wide, red, pulsing heart. The heart is capable of sacrifice. So is the vagina. The heart is able to forgive and repair. It can change its shape to let us in. It can expand to let us out. So can the vagina. It can ache for us, stretch for us, die for us, and bleed us into this difficult, wondrous world. I was there, Mother.